100% sure that I'm not the father of your baby.
You're a piece of I have raised your baby, fed your baby, clothed your baby. Where have you been? Don't dog my daughter. When you a daddy all year round, everywhere.
Why do you look like me?
Your child has no father.
Well, I did care for her until she sleep with my best friend.
Who's in the now, bitch?
Now, today, we're going to meet teen women who are raising babies all alone. Why? Because the father of these beautiful children completely deny paternity. This is Erica. And Erica says the guy she fell madly in love with and planned to marry was the same guy who left her pregnant, and now he denies he's the father of her 2-year-old son. Now that, as an overview, that kind of describes it, Erica, right?
He totally denies my baby. Oh, it's just, you know, it bothers me. 'Cause I got my baby back there.
Your baby's back there.
Daddy.
How old's your baby now?
My baby's 2.
When was the last time Marcel saw your baby?
He's never seen him. I sent him a picture when he was 3 months old. And he just doesn't care. And to have my baby and to know, I mean, for me to go, when I'm at work, I call the daycare, what my son doing, how's he doing?
Yeah.
You know,
You're very attached to him.
Yes, I'm very attached to him, and to know he could do him like that, it's just unthinkable. I couldn't.
What do you want to say to him when he comes out?
I want to let him know that we made this baby together, and whether he like it or not, he gonna help me with this baby.
Well, it's time for us to meet Marcel. Here he is. Here's your old boyfriend, Marcel. Marcel, come on out. You don't want to sit here? It's okay for you to sit there?
Yeah, that's cool.
You have anything against her?
No, I don't got nothing against her, man.
You don't have anything against her?
No, nothing at all.
What do you think of her?
She all right?
Okay. Now, I want to ask you point blank. Are you the father of Jen Torres?
I have my doubts, you know what I'm saying?
Why? What's your doubt? Why you got a doubt?
I have my doubts just for the simple fact that you call me, I'm at home, you in job corps, you telling me you pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
You knew I was pregnant. You told me I was pregnant.
When I come back to job corps, people telling me, well, you know, she be messing with this guy, messing with that guy.
How the hell you gonna believe somebody else? You know who I was with. You know who I was with. So why you moved to Jacksonville?
Well, it's gonna be just like this here. It's gonna be like this. We'll see when the test come out. You know what I'm saying? We'll see when the test come out. No more, no less.
Why did you move to Jacksonville?
No more, no less.
He was in the hospital with me when they told me I was having a boy. He was there when I heard the baby's
heartbeat. I was there through the whole thing, but yeah,
so
that don't
why
mean
be
nothing.
there? If you had a doubt in the beginning, why be there?
So what's up with all this argument?
I ain't got no understanding on no mess like that. Why you shooting at somebody that wasn't here?
Marcel, that was the first question I wanted to ask you about whether you...
Lord.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Well, let's try to move off of this moment.
You see that little boy right there? You can't tell me that ain't none of your baby food. You can't tell me.
By the way, Marcel, before I ask you the most important question, what's the story with the ears?
What about the ears?
What's the story? What color are the ears? What does that mean?
I don't know. What
You
you're talking
said
about.
it. You said it. When I called you from the hospital, you asked me what color are his ears, like he's from Mars.
I ain't say nothing about no ears. Why you gonna call my grandmother's house and lie and say
why
the baby
you
got a
can't
broke
take care of
arm
your baby?
and say the baby
Why
on
you can't
respirator?
take
Why you
care of your
sitting there
baby?
lie
That's
about
the
that?
question.
Man, you don't lie about nothing like that, man.
That's the
You don't lie about
question.
nothing
You
like
don't
that.
care.
Erica?
You don't care. You don't know if he ate
Erica.
last time he ate.
All right.
I take care of him all his life.
All right,
You
Erica.
can't even look me in my eyes.
Erica, don't...
I take care of that boy.
I know you do.
Hey, wait, don't get me. Oh, his mama and his dad.
Erica, come here.
What you gonna
Come here. Sit right here.
Him on his daddy. You fathered him on his daddy.
All right.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Okay.
And he needs his daddy.
All right.
Maybe this next answer will help you, okay? I know you're very upset, and I know you want him to take responsibility. But Marzell, let me ask you this. If it's proved today that you are the father, what are you prepared to do?
I'll be a man to take care of my responsibility.
You will. You'll take care of this child.
I'll take care of my responsibility.
You're not a man. You'll never be a man.
All right.
You'll never be a man. You went 2 years, my baby be 3,
right.
April 1st. You'll never be a man.
All right.
You can learn it, you can grow to be a man, but you're not a man.
When I call you, or I can't find her.
Erica,
I don't know no
you can grow to be a
phone number.
man.
I don't know nothing. I don't trust my money with everybody in your family, baby.
I told you you can put it in a box. I told you you can buy what you
want. Send my money to
I
us.
told you you can buy what you wanted him to have and send it to me. I told you that. I told you that. You know what? He got his driver's license in Florida. The same address that's on your driver's license.
I don't have my driver's license.
You
card
run
anymore.
that to somebody else that want to hear it, because, baby, I ain't got no understanding. You can smile if you want to, but if I have to I hit you in your face.
No, you're not.
I hit you in your face.
Okay, wait a second. We're gonna find out the truth here, all right? You say you know the truth. He says he has his doubts. But Erica, it's never too late for a father
It's never
to take
it's
his
never too late. But
responsibility.
look, Mark, I just lost my daddy.
Okay.
I just lost my daddy.
And I understand.
And I don't want my baby to go through that.
Right, I understand that. We'll be back right after this. Were you faithful to him while you were going with him?
Yes, I was.
Didn't date anybody else?
I am 100% sure that I'm not the father of your baby.
You're a piece of I have raised your baby, fed your baby, clothed your baby. Where have you been?
The child has no father.
Well, I did care for her until she sleep with my best friend.
If you're proved to be the father of this child,
I'll take care of my kid.
No, you won't.
When you a daddy all year round, everywhere. Man, you
What
need
she-
to take responsibility for your kids.
Mama? Honey, can you get me the baby's juice?
Yes, Mama. I'm sorry you're sick.
So am I, honey.
Mama has a headache again.
It's not an ordinary headache. It's a migraine. And Zomig is migraine medicine you can take anytime during the pain. Anytime, like when the pain begins. Anytime, like when the pain worsens. Anytime, even when it's full-blown. Zomig relieves most types of migraines. Talk with your doctor and call 1-800-590-1162 for product information and a money-saving offer. Zomig is not for everyone. If you have certain types of heart disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you should not take Zomig. Very rarely, some people without recognized heart disease may have serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor if you have risk factors for heart disease, such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medications. Zomig. Take it over migraine pain anytime.
What do you do when your heart just isn't in it anymore?
You know, she's not an easy woman to live with.
Why did you beg me to come back with you?
I take it you don't want the divorce.
No.
The dog means more to her than you.
He's the one that wants this divorce, not me.
You're trying to hold on to a marriage that's just not there.
When the honeymoon's over, divorce court.
Today at 1 on WB49.
When you've been seriously injured, choose your lawyer as carefully as you choose your doctor. When you've been seriously injured, contact a lawyer who only handles injury cases. When you've been seriously injured, call a lawyer who won't charge you to review your case. Call 634-7950 for a no-charge consultation. Ballo, Braisted, O'Brien, and Russin, seeking justice, one case at a time.
Hey, could you use some instant cash now? Then bring your diamonds, jewelry, old gold, watches, broken chains, sterling coins, and collectibles to Airport Plaza Jewelers. That's right, top cash prices right now for diamonds, gold, jewelry, coins, watches, rings, and more. Just take the 33 Expressway east to the Union Road exit, where Airport Plaza Jewelers will turn this into this. No checks, no waiting, just instant cash now for diamonds or gold. Or call 632-6509 for cash now.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical.
There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical.
Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can't eat whatever you want, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information or call 888-374-6973 to get more information about losing weight with Xenical.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduced bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins, therefore a daily multivitamin is recommended.
Are you a teen mother who wants a paternity test to prove who the father of your baby is? If so, call the Maury Show at 1-888-45-MAURY. That's 1-888-45-MAURY.
Today, we are revealing paternity tests to parents who were teenagers when all of this happened. And we're going to find out the truth about who fathered these beautiful babies. This is 17-year-old Kathy. Kathy says the day she put her newborn daughter in her ex-boyfriend's arms, he cried. And now this is the same guy who now says he's 100% positive he's not the father of their 6-month-old daughter, Giana. And when was the last time he saw her?
I brought her to him about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks ago, and he told me he'd be over in a couple days, and he never showed up. I mean, I've been doing this for like the last 4 months.
Has he ever denied to your face that he's not the father of this child?
No, and if he does today, then he'll find out what I'm talking about.
Now, before the show, George, your ex-boyfriend, put something together on tape for you to see. Watch this right here.
I am 100% sure that I'm not the father of your baby. You probably don't even remember half the people that you've been with. Half of them. You've been around the block so many times, just stay out of my life. Stay out.
That the George you know? This is the George. I don't know if it's the George you know or the George you've never seen. George, wait 1 second. Hey, just sit down here. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you putting us on?
I ain't putting nobody on.
Huh?
Nobody.
Okay, so you're 100% sure you're not the...
100% sure.
Right. Now, I want to tell you something, George. You may have a...
Don't even come at me like that. You're lying about half the things you said. I bought the formula.
Your mother bought the formula.
No, I did.
You are a loser. You're a piece of
George, you may have a smirk on your face right now, but let me tell you what's at stake. This child back there, this beautiful 6-month-old baby girl,
You are so
might
lucky
be
we're not
your
insurance
daughter.
Springer. You are so lucky, because I would whoop your ass.
All right, let's go back for a bit. What are your feelings towards Kathy?
I used to care about her. I used to care about her a lot until she started dogging me. See, she puts on an act. She'll be nice 1 second, but then she'll come right at you and just tear you apart. She'll tear you to
I'm sorry
ribbons.
that I had mood
That's
swings
how
when
she
I was
is. That's how she
pregnant.
is.
I'm so
She'll
sorry.
tear you apart.
Then wait a second. All of a sudden, you were there at the end of her pregnancy. You were there at the birth. You were there at the christening. So
because
now
I cared about her. Because I was there. I cared about her.
And
I wasn't.
And all that time, you thought you were not the father?
She had sex with too many people. She had sex with my closest friends, plus people I don't even know about.
You wasn't there. Saying what he talking about ass screw. If he wasn't at the foot of the bed, he don't know. If you wasn't at the foot of the bed, you don't know.
No, I did. Her own friends would come and tell me. Her own
Can
friends.
I go back to... Let me ask you something, Erica. What does that mean if you're...
Unless he seen it go in and come back out. He don't know. He don't know. So you can't even call it like that. He don't know. What else?
Okay. All right. I understand that definition. I don't want to make this funny or humorous or anything because these are very serious topics.
Yeah. If it does come out.
What I want to know is she said she's never seen you like this.
George, you know, after what you did today, you are not having nothing to do with her if it is your baby, because it is your baby and you're being
If it is, then I'll be responsible.
No, you're not.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
want nothing from you.
Yes, you do, girl. Get them cards.
What's that?
Get them cards.
Wait a second. Who's this? Is this your,
You
is this your
haven't
mom?
been responsible
Are you
in
Kathy's
6
mom?
months. I have raised your baby, fed your baby, clothed your baby, bathed your baby, took your baby to the doctor, paid for her doctor bills. Where have you been? Where have you been? You better listen to me, George, before you speak. If you say anything out of line to me, you've got to go back home with me, boy. You understand me? And you know. Have respect. Have respect. I warn you. I forewarn you. Have respect for me. Because you will come back home with me. And there ain't your mom or Sanford or nobody, boy. It is me. And you know it.
Do you have any doubts about him being the father
No,
of this child?
Catherine told me, George told me, they both told me. I fed the boy in my house. I fed him every time he walked into my house. I gave him cigarettes. I bought him cigarettes. I gave you kisses when you went into the service, wishing you the very best. And I'm telling you, don't dog my daughter. Don't say nothing about my granddaughter, because you're coming home with me, boy.
So what you're saying is, if it turns out that everything you said is the way you think it is, you want him to live up to his responsibility.
That is his responsibility. I've raised
Now,
my
wait a
kids.
second.
See my hands? This is for me taking care of my kids. Let me see yours from taking care of yours.
Now, wait a minute. Okay. George, I got to ask Marzell this, too, come to think of it. Marzell, you have a job? You don't have a job?
Nah.
So, in other words, if
You got
this
some
is...
nice threads to be broke, huh? You got some nice threads to be penniless, huh?
If this child is yours, you better get a job.
Getting a job ain't no problem.
Okay,
No problem. I
George,
get a
do you
job.
have a job?
Yes, I do.
So you have the financial wherewithal to help with this child if it's proved that you're the father.
Yes, I will, and I will do that.
We'll be back right after this.
There's no father.
Well, I did care for her until she sleep with my best friend.
If you're proved to be the father of this child,
I'll take care of my kid.
No, you won't. When you a daddy all year round, every day. Man, you need to take responsibility for your kids.
Why don't you think you're the father?
Don't even look like me.
Don't even try to tell me that's not your kid. And when it is your kid, I'm gonna laugh in your face.
Does your teenage daughter have a child but the father denies paternity and you want him to take a paternity test? If so, call the Maury Show at 1-888-45-MAURY. That's 1-888-45-MAURY.
I got a man that's more than 8 foot tall, 4 foot shoulders, and that ain't all. King size papa. He's a real super daddy, and he knows just what to do.
The big homemade taste of Grand's biscuits. When they come hungry, Grand's makes them happy.
The bank kept sending us credit cards. We kept taking them. Pretty soon, we wound up with a lifestyle that wasn't our own. Then I lost my job. The bank that gave us all that credit, they wouldn't help us anymore. So Sam and I called the money store. They found a way to pay off our high-interest bills and help us start saving money every month. All because of Curtis Brown at the money store. Curtis, you are great.
The Money Store. 1-800-LOAN-YES.
It's a little something I've done every night since I was a kid. Empty my pocket change into this old jar. It's never much, just what's left after I break $1. And I never thought I could get quality life insurance with my spare change.
Neither did I, until I saw a commercial for Conseco Direct Life. Imagine people our age getting life insurance at such an affordable rate.
If you're between 50 and 85, call now for free information on guaranteed acceptance life insurance. That's easy on your budget and just as easy to get. Now, there's no medical exam to take and no health questions will be asked. You know, for about 25 cents a day, you can have the protection to help cover your final expenses, and you cannot be turned down for any reason. This coverage cannot be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Your premium will never increase and your benefit will never decrease due to age. Plus, your coverage bill's cash value. That's money you can borrow against. You know, the average cost of a funeral today is over $5,000. And that can be a big burden for anyone to place on their loved ones. I'm doing this commercial because I believe in Conseco Direct Life. They make it easy and affordable to get the coverage you need. Call now for free information and a free gift.
All I did was make a phone call to Conseco Direct Life. They answered all my questions.
It couldn't have been any easier. And we've both got the coverage we should have had for years now.
Mm-hmm. With change to spare.
Conseco Direct Life is proud of its 35-year history of providing quality life insurance. Call toll-free 1-800-247-3877 to receive free information in the mail about this valuable life insurance. Rates are only $6.95 a unit per month and never go up. Dial 1-800-247-3877. The call is free, and so is this handy guide to Social Security. Operators are available 24 hours a day. Call now, 1-800-247-3877. There's no risk or obligation. That's 1-800-247-3877.
I won my baby!
These kids were some of the wildest, the most unforgettable guests we've ever had. So we just had to bring them back for an unforgettable update on the next Maury. So we are talking to teen mothers who are furious that the fathers of their children deny paternity. So what did we do? We administered paternity tests. And by the end of this show, all of these one-time teenagers, some are still teenagers, some have moved on in their 20s, but we're going to find out exactly who the dads are. This is 16-year-old Melissa. And at the time in Melissa's life when she should be finding a date for the prom, studying for exams, playing with her friends, she is stuck caring for her 1-year-old baby by herself because the father of this baby denies he's the daddy. How long were you and Eric together? 2 years. 2 years. Now, what's upsetting you? What's upsetting you? Do you have feelings for him still? Huh? So what's upsetting you?
My child has no father. It's my mom and my dad taking care of him. You know?
You think he thinks deep down it's his?
Yes.
We'll find out. Here is your ex-boyfriend, Eric, okay? Come on, Eric. Wait a second. Act like a big guy, okay? And stop that stuff. Sit down. Now. Stop it.
You and your boy.
Come on now, don't stir the fire here, all right?
You and your boy.
Eric, what do you think of her?
Well, I did care for her until she was sleeping with my best friend, and that hurt me pretty bad.
She slept with your best friend?
Yeah, she did. And then she tried to deny. Yes, her best friend told me, don't come to me like that. When my best friend. What?
My husband's been supporting that. My husband's on the road 5-6 days.
Is this your mother, Erica?
Took away my family because of this baby, but we love him with all our heart. We don't need you in the life, but I just want to prove you wrong today. My husband has to take away from my 3 little guys to be on the road 7 days a week to support this baby.
What kind of mother's gonna come when my father's on his deathbed, calling up bitching at my mom? I don't have respect for you.
Your father was dying. I had sympathy for that, but I'll tell you what.
No, you guys didn't.
Excuse me, but there was a birth coming in. She should have thought of that.
The baby was gonna be here. My father wasn't gonna be here too much longer, all right?
All right, Eric, calm down right now. You don't think that you're the father because you think that she was sleeping with your...
She did. She came up and told her best friend on the phone.
It's your buddy? Is he your buddy now?
Yeah, he's still my friend.
Why is he your friend?
Why? Because I known him all my life. If she's gonna go to my friend, who else she gonna go with? She wasn't faithful.
You don't blame your friend for sleep.
It takes two. It takes two. It takes two.
You cheated on me 5 times even after I had a baby.
You were messing with all my friends.
Wait a second, Eric.
It's all right. It's all right. At least my mother didn't let girls stay night with me when I was 14 years old.
Eric, if you're proved to be the father of this child...
I'll take care of my kid.
No, you won't.
I'll be there. I'll give money if I can't see. We'll go through the damn course and I'll see my kid.
All right. There's this guy named Joseph that's in question here. Do you mind if I bring him out or not?
I don't want him. No, there is no reason for him to come out.
You don't want him out here? You don't want him out here?
Yes. You were trying to mess with all my friends, too. You cheated on me 5 times. Not once, not twice. 5 times. After I had the baby. 3 days after I had the baby.
But guess what?
Were you doing?
All right, he may not be out here. He may not be coming out here. This
I
guy.
never slept with nobody,
This guy,
though.
your
Might have
buddy
kissed him, that
Joe.
was it.
But let me tell you something. We gave him the paternity test.
Okay.
And we gave you the paternity test. So we're going to know whether it's either one of them. All right? We'll be back after this.
When you a daddy all year round, every day.
You need to take responsibility for your kids.
Why don't you think you're the father?
Don't even try to tell me that's not your kid. And when it is your kid, I'm gonna laugh in your face.
For free tickets to the Maury Show, call 212-244-7545. Or write to Maury, Studios USA, 15 Penn Plaza, Grand Ballroom, New York, New York, 10001. Promotional considerations provided by
the Maglite flashlight. Brighter, tougher, made in America. Maglite, the perfect gift to brighten the holidays. Maglite.
Sis, I snooped in your medicine cabinet. So? You switched to X-Lax.
Yeah, Correctol works with an artificial chemical. X-Lax works with natural senna.
Very effectively, too. You tried it. What a find.
What a snoop.
Good morning, guaranteed.
Trust. It's earned. For a natural supplement, it means being safe, clinically proven, and doctor recommended. Like Ginkgoba for memory and Ginsana for energy. Supplements that work, period.
Well, Mom came home with a starter up. Steve, it's a truck that puts kids in the driver's seat. Starter up! Just punching commands up to 32. Forward, left, right. Wheelies, too. Mighty Moe's Jr. Starter up, Steve. From Toy Max.
Introducing a Summer's Eve made just for you. New Summer's Eve lubricating jelly with natural lubricants and pH balanced. Summer's Eve, enjoy being a woman.
If there were two of you, you'd have two of everything. Sister, sister, now 5 days a week.
Weekdays at 4:30 on WB49.
Regine dates an artist.
I am his muse.
Her friends don't appreciate it.
Judging by those prices, it was saying, hello, sucker.
And he doesn't appreciate her.
That man over there just put his hands on me.
Did he happen to say anything about my paintings?
Living single.
Today at 5 on WB49.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical.
There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical.
Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can't eat whatever you want, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information or call 888-374-6973 to get more information about losing weight with Xenical.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduced bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins, therefore a daily multivitamin is recommended.
So we are talking to teen mothers who are devastated because the fathers who they feel are the fathers of these babies completely deny paternity. I want you to meet Brandy. Brandy says she's 100% sure,
100%.
that her ex-boyfriend of 9 years, Francisco, is the father of her 3-month-old son, Alvante. You all had a child together.
Right.
And the child's name was Alize, right?
Yes.
And when Alize was born, did he question whether he was... did he question whether he was the father?
No.
He didn't?
At first he did, because people were walking around telling lies, but he knew once he seen her when she was born that she was his.
Okay. Now, how old is your youngest child?
3 months old.
3 months old.
Mm-hmm.
Does he say he's the father of this child?
No, he will not. He said, he told me I need to tell the truth that he doesn't look anything like him when he looks just like him.
Here he is. Here's Francisco. Francisco, come on out.
What's up, baby? How you doing? What's up, man? I swear you lying.
What's that?
You don't need to lie like that.
I'm lying.
You don't need to lie
I'm
like
lying.
that.
You need to take responsibility for your kids and be a man.
You don't need to lie.
You ain't nothing. You are nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
You take care of one birthday and you think you a daddy? You ain't nothing. I've done this on my own. I don't need you. I don't need you for nothing. Not a dang thing.
Randy, before you get into his face, just wait 1 second.
Nothing.
Just wait 1 second, okay? Let's get some facts out. You have a child named Alize.
Right.
You admit to this child.
Yeah, I admit to that.
You're a father to this child.
Right.
Do you help take care of this child?
No.
Do you help take care of this child?
Yeah, I have to take care of this child.
When he wants.
Birthdays
and don't count. When you a daddy all year round, every day, every minute, every second.
She took advantage of him while he was drunk. Took advantage of that man while he was drunk.
Erica, you weren't there.
Thank you.
Wait a minute.
You're welcome. Be a father to your child. You're welcome.
I'll be a father to my child. No problem.
Francisco.
But I'm not. You deal with that man over there.
I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you.
That's why you arguing now. You arguing now. Because don't nobody want you the same way. Don't nobody want you the same way.
Erica, sit down, Erica.
That's why you argue. Don't nobody want you.
I got a problem with all y'all sorry dogs.
Okay, sit down, Erica. Francisco,
you need to
this is what before we leave this segment, I want this promise out of you. If it's proved that you are the father, it's got to be more than birthdays or holidays.
Man, you're right.
Okay? We'll be back right after this. Why don't you think you're the father?
Don't even look like me.
Don't even try telling me that's not your kid. And when it is your kid, I'm gonna laugh in your face.
Promotional considerations provided by...
Your weight alone only gives you half the fitness picture. Get the Tanita Body Fat Monitor scale and measure your body fat percentage too. Get the whole picture. Call 1-800-9-TANITA.
How cool is the crisp, refreshing taste of new Cool Mint Chloroseptic Sore Throat Spray?
Ooh, very cool.
Thanks for making a leave. For almost 5 years, I had a hard time walking. I went from doctor to doctor and even had surgery on both knees. Pain relievers like Tylenol quit after a few hours and the pain came back. Finally, a doctor suggested a leave. Within a week, I was dancing all night like I hadn't done in years.
Aleve can stop pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Now people say I'm a walking advertisement for Aleve.
All day strong, all day long.
The wholesalers have made their bids on every used vehicle, beat their price, and it's yours.
For 3 days only, today through Sunday at Lockport's Gambino Ford.
Name your own price.
Wholesalers have posted their bid price right on the windshield.
Beat the wholesaler's price, and it's yours.
With $49 down and...
no payments for 6 months.
Plus, buy this week and get a holiday shopping spree at Prime Outlet, Niagara Falls, USA, with over 150 stores. 3 days only, today through Sunday.
Only at Lockport's Gambino Ford. Hi, Mom.
When you were a child, wasted meant to use carelessly, and family were the people you saw around the dinner table. But now you're a teen, and everything has changed. You get wasted to be accepted, and your family are like strangers. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's someone you can call, the Boys Town National Hotline, ready 24 hours a day to offer guidance and support when you need it most. 1-800-448-3000, because now you're a teen, and everything has changed.
Attention, accident victims.
If you've been in an auto accident, there are certain things the insurance companies might not tell you.
That's right. No Fault, for instance, will pay for your lost earnings, medical expenses, chiropractic care, physical therapy, home care, and other out-of-pocket expenses.
You may be entitled to an award for lost earnings, pain and suffering, and bodily injury.
We'll make sure no insurance company takes advantage of you.
Call toll-free at 1-888-NPS-LAWS.
All rise. Court is in session on WB49.
Would you mind telling the court exactly what you told me in the court hallway?
Divorce court's at 5:30.
After that.
People's court's at 6.
After that.
And Drew Carey's at 7 and 7:30.
Tell the truth. Did you find it funny?
Nothing but the truth.
Fight me.
Divorce court, People's court, and Drew Carey. Weeknights on WB49.
No further questions, Your Honor. Court's adjourned.
Are you a teen mother who wants a paternity test to prove who the father of your baby is?
If so, call the Maury Show at 1-888-45-MAURY. That's 1-888-45-MAURY.
And on what? You ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. You ain't gonna shut your ass up.
Now today, these adorable little babies are going to find out who their daddies are. We've given them paternity tests, and by the end of this show, we're going to find it's the truth. Nobody denies it. It's 99.99%. Now this is different. We got the guy here, not the girl. This is James. James is here to prove once and for all that a 2-year-old boy named Michael is not his son. And he's the one desperate to prove this because several months ago, a girl named Shannon called James, claimed he was the father of her son. All of a sudden, out of the blue?
Out of the blue.
Did you know this woman?
I knew her. I went out with her for about 3 months.
You ever see that baby before?
Yeah, I've seen her before.
Think it looks like you? You don't think that's... You don't think you're the father? You don't think you're the father of that child? Okay. Why don't you think you're the father?
Don't even look like me. It don't. I don't think it looks like me. I don't think it looks like me. And she slept around with a bunch of people, man. I can't even count on my toes and
so
my
in other words, this is what I get the feeling is, the more people you think she slept with, the less this baby looks like you.
She slept with more, hey.
Now, why would Shannon say you're the father if you're not the father?
She says it's mine because I just got blonde hair and it acts like me. That's why she thinks it's mine.
Okay. And if you are the father, what are you prepared to do?
I'm gonna take care of it. If I'm the father,
Do you have other children?
Do
you have other children?
Not.
You don't have any other kids?
No other children.
Let's meet Shannon. Here she is. Here's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Nice to see you.
How do you know how many people I slept with? You with me 24/7? Are you with me 24/7?
No.
Then you don't know anything.
I know people that talk.
Nobody. Who do I talk to, Jimmy? I don't talk to
you
anybody.
got a big ass
especially
mouth
none of your
anyway.
friends.
You got a big ass mouth.
Yeah, I got a big mouth, but when it comes
back.
to my life,
Yeah,
I
it comes
keep it
back
shut.
to me. I got people that
I keep my mouth shut.
People come
and
back.
I got all these. I heard all these people back there saying that kid looks like you, and they've only been with him just for today. So don't even try to tell me that's not your kid. And when it is your kid, I'm gonna laugh in your face. I'm gonna take you every dime that I spent. Every freaking dime. That is your kid.
It's mine. I'll pay for it, but you ain't taking everything of it.
Shannon. I got to ask you a question,
anyways.
because there's something going on here that if it's right, I don't get. And that is, you were going out together, then you left, then you came back, then you left. How old was that child when you called him up and said that it was his?
He was almost a year old.
Why? Why do you wait so long?
Because she didn't know.
Bull, Jimmy. Why don't you?
Know.
Why didn't you ever?
The man from. You said it was his.
Who
you
are you
talking
about?
I don't know his name. I got that from.
Nobody from.
Yeah, that's not what I heard. I heard you was sleeping.
What the hell?
Okay.
Some mattress store. That's why she likes it. She like being on her back.
Bitch, I'll show you somebody on their back, and it's gonna be
There's
you.
no way. That's no way. You know something?
Like you did before.
There is no way. There is no way that
Like
you
you
all
really
can be
haven't.
good parents unless you respect yourselves and these people you claim to be the father. You gotta have some respect here. All right. While you were dating, how would you describe your relationship with him?
I thought it was going pretty good, and so he turned around and started telling a bunch of lies to people.
And what you're saying is you're dead sure he's the father. And what you're saying is you're dead sure you're not. And guess what? In a very short time, we're going to know the truth, and we'll be back right after.
Promotional considerations provided by
America Online introduces new version 5.0.
5.0 is really easy.
It's even better than before. There's just a wealth of things that you can only find on AOL.
America Online. Sign up today.
Blech! That residue can't be sanitary. You need new Jet Dry. See? No spots, no residue. Sanitary.
New Jet Dry for sanitary dishes.
I'd always been into electronics.
Like what you do?
But I just thought there wasn't time.
Do what you like.
Then I thought, 2 years from now, I can still be hating my job. Or I could be graduating from ITT Tech. Yeah, I lose some sleep, but I don't get tired like I used to. You know, it just doesn't feel like work.
Like what you do.
For an informative brochure, call 1-800-ITT-TECH. That's 1-800-ITT-TECH.
When he took apart my drill just to see how I worked, he made me mad. When he built his first radio to contact life on other planets, he made me laugh. When he picked electronics as a career, he made me think. And when he graduated from ITT Tech, he made me proud.
For an informative brochure, call 1-800-ITT-TECH. That's 1-800-ITT-TECH.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
And I'm Christy Brinkley.
For the past 2 years, you've seen Christy and me talking about the Total Gym, the one piece of equipment that replaces an entire gym full of equipment.
And yet you can fold it up and slide it under a bed.
It's the fastest and most effective way I've ever seen to get into shape and stay in shape. 6 to 8 minutes a day is all it takes to get into the best shape of your life.
And unlike other workouts, it's not boring or exhausting. It's fun and invigorating. You stretch and get your strength training and aerobic workout all at the same time. You end your workout feeling loose and stronger. We want to send you this videotape absolutely free.
To get your free video or to find out if you may qualify to get a Total Gym sent to your home free for 1 month,
Call 1-800-279-6705. That's 1-800-279-6705.
This holiday season, set the table.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Light the lights.
Hey, light the lamp, not the rattle.
And bring in the Muppets.
Do you think it's safe for us to be up here?
Michael Caine, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and Gonzo.
Thank you for making me a part of this.
In the holiday classic.
God bless us, everyone.
Whatever.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Sunday at noon on WB49.
For free tickets to the Maury Show, call 212-244-7545. Or write to Maury, Studios USA, 15 Penn Plaza, Grand Ballroom, New York, New York, 10001. We're back, and it's time to reveal what all of us have been anxiously waiting. I think all the people on the stage have. The paternity results. And before we do, I want to introduce, this is a friend of our show. This is a terrific person to have in this spot. Her name is Dr. Pat Farrell. And any questions, any issues, anything you all want to talk about during this segment, the next segment, and after the show, please call on Pat, and she's here for you. This is something that is very difficult, I am sure.
Absolutely, Mark.
All right. And very serious. And this is what we're going to do. In the case of Brandy and Francisco. You're first. You're out of the box first, Francisco, okay? You are the father of 4-year-old Alize, and you are the father of 3-month.
Play with it, baby. Play with it. Play with it. Sit on it and rotate.
Okay, now wait a second. Wait a second. Before you take that attitude, I'd rather find out about what he's thinking right now. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm mad.
Huh?
About this.
You don't buy it? You buy it, don't you? You buy it. Look, you took a blood test on the first child. And you were responsible for that?
Yeah, but if I was a female, she'd be going to jail for rape, wouldn't she?
No.
So in other words,
oh, please.
So in other words,
get out of here.
Oh, I know. Wait a second. I know exactly what you think is going on here. I get it. In other words, what you're saying is you had no plans to have sex that night. She jumped on you when you were drunk, and you don't remember a thing. Is that it?
Okay, tell you what. You fold your clothes when you drunk and you finna have sex? Is your drawers at the end of the bed, at the end of your feet? Is it a woman up under the bed with her coat on, ass naked, under the covers?
Right. First of all, I didn't want to walk in front of my mom naked because she was in the bathroom taking a bath that night. Yes, I did. I put on my coat. Yes, I did.
Brandy.
I was too drunk, went and got back into bed, just so y'all know the whole story, okay?
Brandy, I don't.
If I raped him, how did I wake up with hickeys on my neck?
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Brandy, what I'm saying to you is right now, and Francisco, I'm saying to you is that forget that night.
Right. All I want him to do is take care of his
Because the truth is, y'all have 2 kids
right,
together.
And all I want him to do is take care of her.
Shannon and James, where y'all? How are you? You okay? Look at that picture one more time. Doesn't look like you. James, you are not the father.
Yeah! In your face! Sit on it, bitch! Thank you! Oh, yeah! Who's in it now, bitch? Sit on it! Sit on it, bitch!
Wait a second.
Sit on it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Shannon?
That's all I gotta say.
You be quiet for a second.
Okay.
Shannon, I just saw the look on your face. And it said to me, you had a sneaking suspicion it could be somebody else.
No, I didn't.
No? What's the best thing for her to do right now, Pat? You be quiet, James.
I'm not saying anything.
Just because you're let out of the house.
Hey, I got a reason to be.
You know, I think she really needs to think about this because you've done something to someone. It's not fair. You've done something to 2 people. It's not fair. This young man and that baby. And you're going to have to decide when is it going to be time for you to be honest.
All right. We'll be back right after this. Is your teenage son being accused of having a child and you want a paternity test to prove he's not the father? If so, call the Maury Show at 1-888-45-MAURY. That's 1-888-45-MAURY.
For years, you've counted on MCI for long-distance savings. Now, MCI savings are coming to local phone service in homes across New York.
You mean MCI offers local service?
That's right. And if you call this number and choose MCI for all your local and long-distance services, you'll get an extra $5 off your bill every single month.
$5 a month. That's $60 a year.
I've been with Bell Atlantic forever, and they never gave me a deal like that.
It's really cool. My parents just let me get my own phone, but I have to pay the bills myself.
You get great local rates, and you can get MCI long distance for just 5 cents a minute every evening and all weekend long. That's our lowest rate ever.
So you save on local and long-distance calls, plus you get $60 off. You know, savings like that really add up.
Even I can afford it, and I'm doing this on my allowance.
MCI local service has arrived in New York, and so have great savings.
Remember, to sign up and get this exclusive offer, you must call 1-800-MCI-LOCAL.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical.
There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical.
Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can't eat whatever you want, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, Ask your doctor for more information or call 888-374-6973 to get more information about losing weight with Xenical.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduce bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins. Therefore, a daily multivitamin is recommended.
This November, make it Maury.
I want my baby!
These kids were some of the wildest.
That's my baby! Okay. And he needs daddy!
The most unforgettable guests we've ever had. So what's happened to them since they were first here?
You better change your ways, you understand? Mommy's milk.
That's exactly what we're about to find out. Plus, these obese babies are back. Unbelievable kid updates on the next Maury. For free tickets to the Maury Show, call 212-244-7545. Or write to Maury, Studios USA, 15 Penn Plaza, Grand Ballroom, New York, New York, 10001. Now we have Kathy and George, and this is Kathy's mother, who we met before. And by the way, we never even said hello to George's father. This is George's father. Both, I'm sure, quite interested parties in all of this. And we're going to find out whether George is the father of their child or not. George, you are not the father of this child.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm more interested in her right now. Okay, George, I'm more interested in her. Okay, Kathy? 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 I hope you love your daughter just as much right now as you did 2 seconds ago.
Every day.
You know what? I'm happy it's not yours because you didn't do for her in 6 months anyways.
It's all right. It's all right.
Kathy? Kathy?
Yes.
No, this Kathy. Do you think you know who it might be?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to find him? And by the way, if you need another...
George knows who it is too. So you might as well tell your friend, come on down.
I will. I'll tell him.
Kathy, if you need a paternity test, we'll pay for it. Okay? All right. You okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad your mom's here. It's very important. All right. Wow, that was a shock. All right. Hey, Dad, you feel better about it?
Not really. Kathy's a good person, and I just hope, you know, George learns from this experience and moves on with his life and decides to start a new one from here.
Good for you. Glad you took that out. All right, Melissa and Eric. Now, you remember in this particular story, there's somebody backstage who Melissa didn't want to come out here, but that's another guy in question. And he took a paternity test, too. Joe did. Because that's who Eric thinks the father of this child is. And Melissa thinks it's Eric. Eric, you are not the father.
Hey, what you thought? Come to me
Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. 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 No, wait a minute, no, wait a minute, no, wait a minute. Don't do this. Don't do this, Melissa, don't do this,
You know what?
okay?
I believe my family,
Melissa,
not listen to my family.
Melissa,
now
don't do
what?
this because
Go
you
on
want to know
somewhere.
who the father is, okay? Okay?
Go on somewhere.
Because that's only half the answer, Melissa. It's only half the answer. Is it?
I'm happy. I am so happy. This is the best day of my life. The happiest mother. I don't want him a part of you. I knew he wasn't. You know why? I knew in my heart because that baby got a brain. That baby has a brain. That man doesn't, and he will never give anything to Eric. And you know what? Your dad and me will always be here for you.
Okay.
Your dad is like a father to Ty.
But let's answer the other part of the question.
Who do you think, Missy?
Joe, this other guy, he is not the father either.
The only other person I was with was
Melissa, the point is, neither one of these guys is the father, all right?
Because I didn't do nothing with Joseph. I knew it wasn't him.
Okay. So this is what we'll do, okay? This is what we'll do. You find out who you think it is, and we'll give the paternity test free, all right? And at least, and you should know who it is, right, Mom? But you want to know who it is, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
For all the reasons that you would want to know.
Yes, for
not only the health reasons. Maybe he has a chance to be a part of his life. Maybe he doesn't. But you got to know the answers.
Yeah, but and the fact is, if it's that man is over 21.
Yeah. And your daughter was
14
at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pursue this story, okay?
I'm happy, Missy. I am not mad at you. I am not.
I did nothing with him. All I did was arrogant.
Well, honey,
Okay, all right.
I am happy. Don't.
Pat. Melissa, this is Pat Farrell, and she deals in all of these things, and this is Melissa's mother. Okay? Who am I missing? Now, wait a minute. Now this believe it or not, these two started out the show. It was, it was pretty emotional out there. I mean, it was heavy. It was heavy-duty stuff. And they deserve to know the answers. They've come all the way here, and they're both sure about their own position, okay? Here we go. Marzell, you are the father. Before you seek all kinds of vengeance and get all upset at him, the fact is, he's the father of your child.
I knew that.
And you have a right to demand some things from him financially, and more.
He ain't gonna do right still.
But wait a second.
He ain't gonna do right still.
More than that. Do you want him a part of your child's life?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Without a question.
In every way.
In every way.
Emotionally, in every way.
Yeah. And not just birthdays, holidays, come in town, make a few promises, tell a few lies. I mean, daddy.
And are you ready to make that commitment?
Yeah, I'm ready to make a commitment.
Okay.
He been laughing up here, skinning and grinning like he was gonna get off easy like the rest of these did. I ain't nothing, daddy. I ain't nothing.
Well, this was maybe the most roller coaster teen paternity show we have ever done. I want to thank all my guests. We'll have updates on everybody. Until next time, America.
Divorce Court's on the way next on WB49.
That's daddy. That's daddy. Gonna give your daddy a hug. Gonna give your daddy a hug. You give your daddy a hug.
You not?